Let's make a really easy chicken with creamy Italian cheese sauce. Just trim and pound your chicken breasts and season liberally with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and paprika, and then cook just under medium heat in some olive oil for 7 minutes per side. Once done, put your chicken on a baking sheet, but then in the same pan that the chicken cooked in, add about 3/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 wheel of boars and garlic and herb cheese, about 6 chopped up sun-dried tomatoes, 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese, and a teaspoon of salt. You're gonna break up that boars and cheese and mix until smooth. Then add your cooked chicken back in, bring it to a simmer, and then serve. It's so good.
If you love Nando's but don't live near one, here's how to make their peri-peri chicken at home and even better. To a food processor, you'll add a sweet red bell pepper, some African bird's eye chili or Thai chili, garlic cloves, olive oil, vinegar, lemon juice, parsley, and our spices. For even more flavor, you can roast your peppers as well as some onion and then add it to the food processor. Then get a puree just like this, transfer it to a pot with some bay leaf and cook it down for about 20 minutes. Then add it back to the food processor until it looks beautifully smooth just like this. All that's left to do is marinate your chicken and then cook it on the stovetop or take it to the grill for a barbecue. You can even take some mayo and mix it with the marinade to create a dipping sauce for some fries. It's so good.
How to make tandoori chicken. 10 drumsticks, peeled skin and score, homemade garam masala, paprika or chili powder, minced garlic, ginger paste, salt, fat-free yogurt, red food coloring, mix. Marinate for at least 1 hour. After marinating for 1 hour, oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Flip halfway after 20 minutes and oven it for another 20. More drumsticks, the longer it cooks. Less drumsticks, the faster it cooks. Broil on each side for 2.5 minutes. And we're done. The broil step is very important because it gives you that char color.
That sizzling is the sound of some delicious honey butter garlic chicken, which is a 30-minute dinner that you need to make. Start out by adding some olive oil and challenge unsalted butter to your pan. Then toss in your chicken, which has been coated in some cornstarch along with salt, black pepper, and chili powder. Now we spice things up with some minced garlic, chili flakes, honey, rice vinegar, and cilantro. And for my favorite part, we're gonna add some more butter, mix it in, and it's ready to serve on top of some rice. It's the perfect balance of sweet and savory.
I've been seeing these Nashville chicken tenders all over TikTok, so I decided to give it a go. You want to start with 300 grams of chicken and marinate it with these ingredients. Add in your favourite hot sauce, mix and rest in the fridge for 4 hours. Then it's time to make the flour mix and coat your chicken. Make sure the chicken's thoroughly coated before frying. Fry for 8 minutes on a medium heat, and then you should be left with these super crispy chicken tenders.
I make the best soy sauce chicken. 2 pieces of boneless chicken thigh with the skin on, 2.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, dash of white pepper, half a tablespoon of 5-spice powder, a teaspoon of sugar, mince up 3 cloves of garlic, add in the garlic, mix together, and we're gonna set it aside for 30 minutes. Add the chicken in the air fryer, skin side facing up, 380 for 20 minutes. Look how juicy the chicken is. Now look at that.
Sharing my go-to weeknight chicken recipe with you all, and I'm pretty certain you're gonna love it. To a large bowl or Ziploc bag, add a good amount of olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and oregano. Mix together, then add in your bone-in chicken thighs. I like to take the skin off using some shears, but you can keep it on if you prefer. Marinate for at least 20 minutes, then into the oven they go. Bake at 400 for about 30 minutes. The great thing about chicken thighs are that they are pretty hard to mess up. They always come out super juicy and flavorful.
Make sure y'all clean your chicken, alright? Real good. You're gonna use some garlic powder. I'm gonna use some slap your mama on this today. Just a little bit of seasoning. Of course, you know we gotta use yellow mustard. I'm gonna use some chicken fry. We're gonna throw some flour in here. A little bit of slap your mama. Throw your chicken in your egg wash, and then we're gonna transfer it to this. You know, you just want to coat it. You know, they say everything tastes better in the deep fryer.
Let's make these healthy crispy chicken tenders with the perfect crust using no oil. Cut your chicken into strips, season with salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, cayenne pepper. Mix it all up and put it to the side. Add your crushed cornflakes and use the same seasoning you just used. Mix that all up, then crack 2 eggs in a bowl and whisk. Line a baking tray, then simply dip the chicken in the egg wash, let it drip, put it in the crumbs, making sure they're all evenly coated. Then bake for 18 minutes at 200 degrees, flipping halfway, and you're ready to eat while they're hot.
Today let's make South Indian style chicken tikka. Use 2 large onions thinly sliced to make fried onions. Just pour some oil and mix it until it becomes golden brown. It should look something like this. In a bowl, add 6 cloves crushed and also 1-inch piece of ginger crushed. Add 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri chili powder. Add half teaspoon of turmeric. 1 teaspoon of garam masala. 1 teaspoon fennel seeds powder. 1 teaspoon pepper powder. A teaspoon of salt. 1 thinly sliced medium-sized tomato. Mix all this using your hand. Only then the taste. I'm sorry about this, but you can use any other ladle or something too. To this, add 2 pounds of chicken. Mix this well. To this, add all the fried onions. And mix that well too. To a pot, add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. To that, add 2 strands of curry leaves. Now add the chicken. Let it cook on medium heat. Close the lid and continue to cook. Stir occasionally. Once you see oil separating from the chicken, then it means it is ready. Serve it with white rice and enjoy!
This is Treasure Ray's honey garlic chicken, and it is phenomenal. Start by trimming and pounding your chicken so it looks like this. Pat it dry, then season on both sides with garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Preheat your pan just under medium heat, then add your oil. When the oil is hot, add your chicken. Cook for 7 minutes, and while the chicken cooks, mince up 6 cloves of garlic. After 7 minutes, flip your chicken and cook 7 more minutes. When all of your batches of chicken have been cooked, add 5 tablespoons of butter to the pan, melt that down, then add your garlic and cook for 2 minutes. Then add a half a cup of honey, a 1/4 cup of low sodium soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, a tablespoon of brown sugar, and once everything is simmering, add a water cornstarch mix to thicken up the sauce. Once it's thick, dip your chicken in the sauce and serve over white rice and top with green onions. This is so good.